working in the lab late one night, when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from its slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise,
Hi, everyone! Yes, it is the day you have all been waiting for. It is the special Halloween edition of my Monday message. It's Halloween this week. Oh, and what a wonderful time of year. We have pumpkins out, we have candles out, we have witches, we have decorations. And I know Halloween is going to be different this year, but that's okay. It could be better. Who knows? So thank you all for such positive feedback about my banana bread. And I just wanted to remind you that, did you know, well, you probably know this, you can make the same kind of bread with pumpkin. So once you carve out your pumpkin, I know that in the northeast of Scotland, we carve out neeps. Quite challenging, quite hard. You can, once you finish that, you can make your haggis, neeps, and tatties. But if you carve out a pumpkin, you can carve out the meat and make a pumpkin bread, and you could add cinnamon, and you can also add chocolate chips. Sometimes I add raisins, get a little crazy. And I just wanted to add a comment about my lack of preheating, because I did get some feedback about that too. I just want to clarify, I do preheat my oven sometimes when it matters. But sometimes when you just want a quick banana bread, a quick pumpkin bread, some quick cookies, I just shove it in and it comes out. It tastes sweet, it tastes wonderful. So I think you kind of have to, weigh up what you want. Do you want something perfect, or do you want something quick? And I just say that to let you know that you can get away with not preheating sometimes. It's okay. So what do I like to do for Halloween? Well, in addition to decorating and wearing pumpkin shirts, I like to watch my favorite childhood cartoon, The Great Pumpkin. It's The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. And this is a wonderful story about Linus, who is waiting for the Great Pumpkin to appear in his pumpkin patch. He says that the Great Pumpkin only comes to the most sincere pumpkin patch. Now, he has to make some sacrifices. His friends go out trick-or-treating, and then they come to the pumpkin patch and berate him for following his dream and waiting for the Great Pumpkin, but he is determined. He does not sway. He does not sway to peer pressure. They even go off and they have this great party, and they're bobbing for apples. But Linus is still there in the pumpkin patch. And Sally, who has a little crush on him, waits with him. And then all of a sudden, something rises out of the pumpkin patch. But it's just Snoopy, that beagle. But that's okay. Linus was a little disappointed that the Great Pumpkin didn't come this year, but he talks with Snoopy afterwards. He talks with Charlie Brown afterwards, and he says, it's okay. I'm going to wait again next year. And I think it's a great story about, not being afraid to stand out from the crowd, being a little bit different, and also about, following your dreams and what you believe in, no matter how silly it might seem. So be like Linus. And it might not surprise you that I like that message, because I was a bit of a quirky kid myself. I would sometimes come up with these really weird ideas for costumes. Well, maybe not weird, maybe original, unique. One year I decided I wanted to go as a milk carton. I don't know where that came from. And milk cartons in the US are a little different. They have a peak at the top. They're like, they're not just boxes. So it's little different. And I invented this Moo Dairy Company. So that was my milk brand. And it was a little hard to walk in, but it worked. But I made it all myself. And I don't know, I had fun. And now I think, if I had been a kid during the age of the internet, I might have been one of these viral kids, like the girl who went as a hot dog to a fairy princess party. Like, maybe I would have gone viral. Oh, well. But this tradition for weird costumes didn't end as I got older. This is me dressed as a Smurf not too long ago. That was a challenge. I had to enlist some friends to paint my face with blue eyeshadow to get the full effect. But nowadays I'm a bit more relaxed, and I just like to decorate my house for Halloween. And I like to wait and see what cool costumes are going to come by my door. But yeah, I know Halloween is going to be a little bit different this year, but I hope you all have fun. Stay safe. Don't eat too much candy. Just enjoy the evening, candlelight, hot cocoa, whatever floats your boat. And so have a great Halloween, everyone. And don't forget the cinnamon.